on your block with Big Hearts for Seniors. They're celebrating their 20th Jubilee. Shannon and Angela are here to tell us all about the fundraiser and the big celebration coming up. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Now, you guys are really involved in the community and you do a lot of different programs. Can you tell me first, Shannon, what kinds of programs are you involved in?
Absolutely. So Big Hearts for Seniors is comprised of 6 University of Michigan Health, Department of Community Health Services programs that serve older adults. Ann Arbor Meals on Wheels, the Housing Bureau for Seniors, Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, Silver Club Memory Programs, Turner African American Services Council, and Turner Senior Wellness
So we think of wellness, keeping seniors healthy, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. And Angela, you were talking about teaching and helping seniors learn later in life. Tell me about that.
So the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at the University of Michigan is comprised of anybody 50 and older who wants to be a lifelong learner. And it's a volunteer-centered organization, so volunteers create over 200 programs a year for other older adults to enjoy.
And like I said, you guys have been around for 20 years, really helping seniors all along that time. Tell me, how important is this organization and the programs that you both work with for seniors?
Yes, so they are critical. So in the world of medical care, we focus on social determinants of health. So that means that, for example, if somebody's receiving the best medical care for diabetes at University of Michigan Health or another provider, but they don't have access to healthy food, they can't be as healthy as they can be. Wow. If you're worried about being evicted, if you don't have socialization and supports, if you don't have a sense of purpose, if you're caring for somebody with dementia and they don't have that social engagement either. So those are the types of things that we address in the community.
And I think it's great that you help to teach. We can learn any age. I love that. So let's get into the event that's coming up. We have a big silent auction, and Angela, you're a big part of all the great stuff we have. What do we have here?
Well, we actually are going to have 20 items for the 20th anniversary, and this event started 20 years ago with silent auction gift baskets. And so we brought some of our key pieces with us today. As you see to your right, we have the Al Kaline signed jersey, and we have another artwork as well from someplace.
Oh, it's over there.
It's over there. Never mind.
Tell us about it.
And then we have, if you're a Wolverine fan, we have a basketball signed by John Beeline. We have some beautiful jewelry donated to us from Lewis Jewelers. It's a gorgeous pendant, as well as
this pendant. That's gorgeous. So, and you were talking about this, the book beside it?
Yeah, the book beside it. So this is kind of part of that Go Blue package. And so this is about Michigan Blue, Wolverines, and then we have a signed football as well by our current coach.
So how hard was it to get all these items? I guess they know your organization and they say, we want to be a part of this, right?
We've been very fortunate. We have great donors who've supported us. So we have about 50 donors who've donated items to create these 20 packages for us.
And so this is called the Jubilee, correct?
Correct.
And you've done this for 20 years. You've raised money for 20 years like this. Have you always had a silent auction?
The silent auction has always been a part of it. That's why we wanted to make sure we kind of tied it back in for the 20th anniversary. But our programs have been around longer than 20 years.
Wow.
So some as many as 50.
So how important is it to have this fundraising? You need this funding to do all of the things you do. Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say because all of our organizations serve older adults, but then we're also nonprofits. And so we're getting our money by our membership, by our programming fees, by some grants that we get. So we don't have additional dollars coming in. So this fundraiser is key to support those programs and make sure they continue.
Would you say this is one of the most important things you do each year to raise money for all the stuff you do?
I believe so, because it creates that awareness. And we want people in the community to know about our 6 programs that serve older adults throughout Southeast Michigan.
So if people are watching and they want to help and get involved and want to be a part of all of this, how can they do it?
Yeah, so the 20th anniversary Jubilee is going to be in 3 weeks on June 5th. From 5:30 to 8:30 in the evening at Washtenaw Community College. So that is going to include a strolling dinner, an open bar with beer and wine, the silent auction, of course, and we're also going to be having a dueling piano performance.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so that'll be really, really fun. So people can go on our website to purchase tickets or to donate, to find out more about volunteer opportunities, and that website is mishmed.org/BHS event.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here. This is such a great cause, and it will be a great event, I can tell.
And the silent auction will open the week before on May 29th. It goes live and stays open until the event at 7 p.m. So even if you're not attending, you can take advantage of those 20 items.
That is great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.